Well, hello everyone and welcome back to Freedom Homestead. I'm Tangie.
And I'm Jack.
And
Glad to have you with us
welcome
tonight.
to Freedom Homestead.
Yeah, we're doing our live show tonight, and we're going to give everybody just a few minutes to join in, and when you pop in, say hey, let us know where you're from. Try to adjust this a little bit. We're going to pull it up on the screen so we can watch the comments down here on our laptop.
Yeah. Well, hey Sunny, how are ya? What's up, Freedom Lovers? There's Josh with JEC and me, and there's Darcy. Hey Darcy, and hello Mandy. And there's Stepping Back in Time. Hello everyone.
Hey y'all.
And there's Lynn.
Hey y'all. It's hey y'all and hey y'all.
Hey George. And Lisa and Sue and Daisha. We've got Ridge Life here from Minute Homestead. Glad to see everybody joining us on this disgusting Monday.
Yeah. Well, what she means by this is
it's disgusting.
It's like every Monday for a couple months. Mm-hmm. It seems like it's rained. Mm-hmm. I mean, not just it was kind of gloomy and rainy. I mean, it rained like it's turning our yard into a swamp. Ooh. It makes it very hard to get out and you know, start preparing for this spring with our raised beds and try to get stuff for the new garden. And Mondays are my day off work where I can stay home and get that stuff done. And man, it's nasty. It's nasty.
Well, thanks, Kathy. Sunny said started keto and realized I may be allergic to almonds. That stinks.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, but the good thing is, I don't know, are you allergic to like macadamia nuts or walnuts or pecans?
Seems extra bright tonight, doesn't it?
I'm not really sure.
No, or my eyes are just sensitive.
I think your eyes are just sensitive.
Yeah.
My in-laws are having the same issue as you guys, and they live at the bottom of a big hill, so it takes them even longer. All of it drains into their property. Yikes.
Yeah, I think the Stavers, they just got done doing their live show, and yeah, it's just, they're in the same boat as we are.
No pun intended. Oh, all tree nuts. Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Tree nuts.
So yeah, how's everybody doing? How are things going in y'all's neck of the woods?
There's Southern Blessed Homestead.
Yay!
Hey there, guys.
Yeah, very excited.
And Kathy, did you say hi to Kathy?
I did.
Okay.
Allergic to tree nuts. Ugh. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, let's talk spring. Hey, Freedom friends, let's talk spring.
Josh said, took the night off work tonight, got several exams this week, needed the study time. Yeah, good deal. Well, glad that you're taking a break from your studies, JEC and me.
Okay, there we go.
Glad you're taking some time from your studies to hang out with us and being an awesome mod. Yes,
thank you guys for all the moderators, for everything you do, for kind of keeping everything clean and
and Wilton,
just helping us out.
Wilton, we will not respond in Spanish because we don't speak Spanish.
No.
I can read a little bit of it.
No.
But I don't speak it.
Yeah, I speak Kentucky English. That's what I tell people sometimes.
Yeah.
So we've titled this Spring Plans and a Trip that we need to talk about. Mm-hmm. So you want to start with like spring plans or the trip?
Sure. Well, we'll start with spring plans.
Okay.
Okay. So, of course, the last week we talked about that hopefully last week I would be able to get to starting some seeds.
Yep.
But didn't get around to it. But I was kind of waiting to fix up our seed starting situation.
Yes.
So, but today Jack went to the store and
well, since it was raining, I decided to just go to town and buy some of the stuff that we needed. So yeah, I got some supplies for her, and we've started setting up the area where you can get your seeds started.
Yes.
So she's getting excited about it.
So we will, I'm sure we'll film what we're doing, although the lighting down there is terrible because it is,
I think
after
we've
all,
got
a
everything
basement.
though. We've got everything we need now, right?
I am not good at planning projects, I usually will get into the project and then realize that there are things that I'm missing or things that I forgot to plan for. So we'll see. I think we're okay. I think we've got everything we need.
I think everything's ready.
So we'll see.
So, yeah.
So we're gonna be setting up our grow station, and I'm excited. I'm excited.
And we are setting it up just slightly different than what we have in the past.
Oh, very different.
Hopefully,
not slightly, a lot different.
And hopefully it will work a lot better. And if it does, I mean, the whole purpose is to get all of our vegetables ready and ripe to, as soon as the weather's warm enough, to put them in the raised beds. And last year we lost a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
well, we lost a lot of green beans.
Yeah.
And we lost, we didn't lose squash. We didn't have any bees when the
That's true.
When the squash first started blossoming. We didn't have any pollinators, even though I've got flowers planted in the garden.
Yeah.
Just weren't getting enough pollinators.
And it wasn't later on until like mid to late summer, the bees did show up.
Yeah,
and they
the
started
pollinators showed
and
up.
they did great, but
yeah,
they didn't show up early,
Hey,
and we
Nanda.
lost some stuff because of that.
yeah.
But anyway,
But yeah, and I have grow lights, Mandy.
yeah,
I was just trying to figure out how
we are going to be using them.
Well, yeah, but no. When I had posted, if you are not on Facebook, we have a group, Freedom Homestead Friends, and I had posted a question. Show me your setup, your growing station, because I was trying to figure out how to set up my lights so I can adjust them, and yeah, I was finally. So a lot of y'all showed me pictures, and Mandy being one of them showed me pictures of their setup and how their lights are. Like hers are like on a tabletop, and it's got like braces, and you can raise it and lower it, but it sets on your table.
Yeah. So what we're doing this time is we're setting up we have a folding table that we're going to set up, and you're going to have all your starting soil blocks with seeds, right? And we're actually going to be able to adjust the height of the grow lights. We have chains that are on hooks, and we'll just be able to put them exactly where we need them.
Yeah. Darcy said you didn't help the squash out with a little hanky panky. No. I don't know. I have never hand pollinated anything. Now I have helped the corn out by like when we were growing corn, kind of go through and kind of slapping them around.
The dogs did that too.
The dogs did that too.
The dogs would run through and, with the corn.
Yep. And let me think. Have I done anything else? Some of the.
Mandy says she has to pollinate hers every year by hand.
Yeah, and it may be that because of the bee situation that I might have to start doing that, but I've never done it before.
Yeah.
Last year, Luke did a video on using an electric toothbrush to pollinate his tomatoes, and 100% success. I wonder if it would work for squash. It should. I would imagine that it would. There's Max.
Yeah.
Hey, Max.
Hi, Max.
Let's see. I actually have mine on the floor on a heat mat. The lights are 4 feet tall that I can adjust. Works great. You will find a huge difference with the lights. Yeah, I've had lights for the last 3 or 4 years. And the issue that I've been running into is how I've had my lights set up is when my plants got so tall, the lights, I couldn't adjust the lights any higher. So then I had plants growing up into the lights.
But we have remedied that.
Yes, that's what we are going to be working on this year.
We had the grow lights on shelves, like a tier. And it was very hard to adjust the lighting because the lights were in a very confined space. You could only move them so far. But so we've got it set up completely different. or we're gonna set it up completely different, and hopefully it will work a lot better. Yeah, it's a little, you said with the lighting downstairs, it's not the best for filming, but
we're gonna show you anyway.
we're gonna show you. We're gonna show you what we got going
Yeah.
on, and then hopefully
you,
maybe it
Amanda.
will help somebody else figure out something.
Yeah. So I have cats. My starts are in a large clear plastic tub with a grow light gorilla tape to the lid. That is awesome. Yeah, I love it when we can be, very ingenuitive.
And Gorilla Tape. That's
Yeah.
some good stuff. I
Yeah.
actually cracked my bug shield on my pickup truck, that goes on the front of the hood. Mm-hmm. And, deflects the air up and really keeps, those are wonderful. Those are like the best things you can put on a vehicle when you get them. Anyway, it cracked, and since it's black bug shield, I got black Gorilla Tape, and it's held for 6 months now.
Let's see. Lisa said, "Is your gray natural?" I'm 6 months in going natural. Yes, mine
This is all
natural.
natural.
Yep, I've got. This is 2.5 years. I'm 100% virgin hair, and I
Come here.
love it.
Come here.
Oh, we got a visitor. Visitor.
We got our visitor here.
Um,
Say hello to Ruger.
this is Ruru. Let's see. Hello, goodness in every bite. I like your channel name. Oh my word. She's gonna eat my earring.
Yeah.
Let's see. Henry's Honey started seeds since after the first time ever. Got so excited watching all you YouTubers. I started too early. Spent yesterday separating starts. Who knew I'd have 100% germination? That is awesome. And yes, I think we all do that when we first start out. And now here I am,
She likes my
end
beard.
of February, and I still haven't started anything yet. And that's probably the latest I believe that I have ever gone not starting seeds. Isn't she the cutest? Yes, she is a new puppy.
This is our daughter's little puppy.
Yes. And, which I keep reminding her, this is very similar to what it's going to be like having a newborn. The getting up in the middle of the night, all that stuff. So, anyway. But she is so cute. And she's a sweet little puppy. She's very, uh-oh.
And she just stepped on our mouse and
Yeah.
changed her. Oh, there it is.
She, what was I going to say? She's very cuddly. She's like a baby that likes to be held all the time. Like she wants to be held when she
When I
sleeps.
was trying to do my makeup and stuff, she kept like jumping on me and like acting like she was gonna jump off my bed because she wanted me to hold her.
Yeah, she's
a,
really funny.
She's a puppy, so she has to go through the whole thing of learning how to be potty trained.
Yeah.
And I think we're making strides from day 1 or 2 till today. Definitely,
Yeah.
it's improved. So
Yeah, she's already.
but she's very young.
Yeah, I mean, she still has accidents, but she has been going to the door. Like she has made that correlation with, oh, when I use the bathroom, they take me out there.
Yeah.
So, right now she's on the coffee table.
Yeah. Thanks to our mods for posting how to follow us on Instagram.
Yes, Kathy's awesome.
And you mentioned our Facebook page earlier.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys can kind of follow us, because in between videos, a lot of times she may just take a picture of setting up her grow lights.
I'm a lot better at doing Instagram these days than I am YouTube.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, we have been slacking on our videos, and
Well, it's because we've been busy in other areas.
we've been
of
very
life.
busy, which is
Yeah.
weird because wintertime usually is the time when we're not as busy.
Right.
But we've had a lot of other work that we've had to
Yeah.
take care of.
Three Musketeers, she is a dorky. She is part Dachshund, part Yorkie.
Yeah, Yorkie and Dotson, or Dash Ham.
Yeah, she is very, very, she's a funny little dog. And
Are you
she
getting her
won't,
again?
yeah, she won't get much bigger. But yeah. And she's got the cutest little bark.
What I love is she's got hair on the bottom of her paws. we call them little Wookiee feet.
Yeah, let's see if we can get you. Look at those little, look at that. Look at that. She's so cute.
But what's funny is she slides around everywhere.
She does.
She's like running on, mops. And
Yeah.
so it's fun. It's fun to watch little puppies play.
Yeah, and when her and Georgia play, it's really funny. The first time that Georgia actually interacted with her, we were cracking up because Ruger, even though she's so tiny, she thinks she's big, and so
Wookie feet.
she'd go up to Georgia and she'd go woo 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 like that, and then so Georgia started playing with her, and her move is she rolls, and it's really really funny.
She likes to roll.
Yeah, we'll have to.
So we've gotten totally sidetracked with the puppy.
Well, because he's so cute.
Yeah.
But we'll have to get it on video and share it with y'all on YouTube and show y'all how adorable she is. And she won't get much bigger than this. So anyway, she's really cute. We like her. Yes, we do. Okay.
So some of the spring plans is starting our seeds, and when it dries out a little bit,
She doesn't want to.
we're adding a couple more raised beds. Along with adding the raised beds, we do plan on getting at least one. I hope we can get 2 cattle panels
Yeah.
and implement them into our growing. Are we going to use the cattle panels for? Cucumbers or squash or beans?
Yes. All of
We'll
it.
figure it all out when we get it,
Yeah.
I guess.
All of it. Well, most likely one of them will be used for, I really want to try again the yard-long beans. I tried growing those up the sunflowers last year, but I don't know. I think the root system, I think I planted them too close together, so they did not do well at all.
Yeah.
So we'll
Are
try that
cattle
again.
panels expensive? I think they're about $20.
They're about $20 a panel.
Yeah,
So
I think
and one panel makes one archway.
Yeah, because it's 12 feet long, 4 feet wide, something like that. So, these things, you can use them for the next 15, 20 years, really. So, even if it was $30-$40 for a cattle panel, that's an expense. You don't have to buy it again for years and years and years.
Right.
You can use it for lots of different things. So it's a good investment. Yeah. So we plan on implementing that into our garden with our raised beds. The little dog just keeps running back to us.
I know. She wants to play.
Yeah, they are worth the money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. I'm excited to expand the garden. Excited to try something new with our seed starting.
And we got the cattle panel idea actually from our other YouTube friends. We've
yeah.
seen them do that in their gardens.
Jess at Roots and Refuge and M.I. Gardner
Yeah, Roots and Refuge.
Chaos and Grace. A lot of people.
And I think the Stivers, I believe, have used theirs.
Yeah.
And of course, pallets also. We've seen where people have used pallets. And so we've started trying to figure out ways. We've got a lot of spare pallets. I have access to used pallets. So whether you break them apart and use the wood for different things, or whether you just use the pallets and build trellises and other things, we've actually done that. So we're just gonna have a hodgepodge of, let's see if this works this year.
Yeah.
So I'm excited because
Me too.
every year we have our staples that we're gonna grow. But we also have things that, well, let's try this, or let's put this in the garden and see if we can grow this way.
Yeah.
And so we like experimenting and trying new things.
Yeah.
And it's because we get the ideas from all the other people that we watch and kind of collaborate, well, not collaborate with, but follow on YouTube.
Yep. Kayla says, how is the low carb life
16
going? Today is I won't say it's my first day back. I went on my business trip and went off during my business trip, and then kind of struggled getting back on track. And but today has been a full keto day, I always feel good when I do it. So yeah, it's just sticking with it and just, you know, making the effort and no excuses. So, but yeah, but I enjoy it.
She's a whole lot more dedicated than I am. I've been trying to drop a few pounds and eat better, and it seems like I'll do it really well for 3 or 4 days, and then I just get hungry, or I get a headache, and I'm just like, I just need sugar or sweet tea or something, and I guess I don't know if I need you guys keeping me accountable, or I just need to buckle down, and it's hard to do. I mean, it is hard to do.
Yeah, it's easy to do things when you're motivated. The trick is becoming disciplined. So when the motivation wears off, you stick with it.
I can get motivated, but that wears off after a week.
Right.
And I just have to, and then it's sticking with it is the hard part.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, sugar. I actually listened to a podcast the other day about sugar addiction. And one of the things that they talked about, which, again, it's one of those things where, like, you know it, but it's not really until someone says it that it kind of like, oh, yeah. But they were talking about how, you know, the thing with sugar, people can be addicted to sugar and not like sweet things. If you like chips, what you like is the whenever the carbs turn to sugar and you get that dopamine release, that's what you like. Like, a lot of people, like myself, love coffee. Caffeine does the same thing that sugar does, just at a different level. So it's not so much that I love coffee, it's that I love how I feel when I have coffee. So that's what people are addicted to. So yeah, I just thought that was a very insightful thing. I know. A puppy. Yes, this is our daughter's puppy. Yeah. She got her a couple of weeks ago, and she just loves to be held and she loves to play, and she is very, very cute. So she's hanging out with us.
She's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
She's got some sharp little teeth.
She does. Yeah, Emily's bought her all kinds of toys, but she likes hands.
She has really. I'm gonna have to trim hair around her eyes so she can see.
She's a cute dog.
So that's kind of some spring plans. Do we want to talk about a trip that we know that we are going to take now?
Yes.
We have been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, and finally my job has approved for me to have the time off. So we tried to go last year. It didn't work out. We, for various reasons, we just wasn't able to go. This year, Lord willing, our plan is to make it down to the Deep South. Is it the Deep South Spring Gathering? Is that what they call it? The Deep South Spring Gathering.
I think they just call it Gathering.
Or Deep South Gathering in Mississippi, right? Mississippi, down around Wiggins, Mississippi.
Wiggins.
So, and that's going to be less than a month. What, about 3 weeks?
Just in a few weeks.
Yeah, in about 3 weeks. So,
yeah,
I'm glad they finally let me know I could have the time off. But yeah, we're so excited.
Yeah, very, very excited to go. I mean, I've been following Danny and Wanda since before I started my channel. And now we are going to get to see each other in person. I've talked to them on the phone. We have collaborated on things
Kathy's
before.
already on it. She's already posted about it.
She's the best, I'm telling you. But yeah, I'm really, really excited.
Yeah.
Very excited. And get to see the Max again, and Southern Blessed Homestead, and Lou's going to be there. So excited.
Yeah, and, trying to figure out exactly, everything about it. I kind of went back and watched videos from the last couple of years, and just to see how they did things, how many people, and yeah, it seems like it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So we're really looking forward to it.
Yeah, and Wanda said they've got some good stuff planned this year. So
Cool.
I'm excited to see what all. But yeah, look, she got her toy and now she's asleep. Oh no, give it back.
So yeah, that's we're very excited to be able to do that, and a couple of you are going to be there, maybe more of you.
Yeah,
that's on
Consider
here.
It Joy is going to be there, so we'll get to see them again. We've seen them at the Hootenanny. We saw them at the Harvest celebration, and then we'll get to see them again in Mississippi. So we've gotten to see them at several events. That's fun.
So we're looking forward to it. We're looking forward to being able to. We loved all the gatherings we've been to so far.
Yep.
And
that's right. Y'all have the old fashioned picnic too. Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, there's always people there that we've met or we've been watching them so long, we feel like we know them. Mm-hmm. And it's kind of cool when people come up to us and they know us because they've been watching us, and it's like, wow, it just really hits home that what we do is relatable to other people, and there's a lot of like-minded people, and so we always meet new friends too.
Oh yeah.
We always come back home meeting a whole lot of new people that continue this Homestead YouTube community. It just gets bigger and bigger among what I would consider our Homestead YouTube family.
Yeah.
It just keeps growing.
Yeah. It's funny because I was doing one of those, what do you call them? Is it an Enneagram personality test? Is that what it's called? Enneagram? Anyway, but it asks you several questions to see what your personality type is. And
I'm an introvert. I know that.
well, yeah, but it's
it goes
something
beyond
different.
that.
Yeah, it goes
deeper.
beyond that. And so it kept asking, how did it pose the question? I am unique in my social group or whatever? And I'm like, no, I'm not.
No,
I'm not unique at all. My social group is very, very like-minded, and I like that.
Once we found our group, we found out that there was a whole lot of people like us.
Yeah.
Now there's people that think that they are kind of by themselves,
Yeah, alone.
doing exactly what all of us talk about each week and show each other, and then they find the groups and they realize,
Yeah.
it always goes back to was it the very first Homesteaders of America conference that we went to, that we were a part of, when that family.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I that really stuck with me. There was a family there, and
They went up to Amy and said they were pretty much in tears and just said, thank you so much for doing this. We feel normal here.
yeah, we have finally found our people.
Yeah.
And I guess where they were from, everybody looked at them like, these are the weirdos in the neighborhood, and they were really starting to feel like, well, maybe we're doing something all wrong. And then they come to the HOA conference, and they're just like, no, this is awesome. Everybody here wants to do what we want to do, and it was a big boost of confidence for them.
Yeah. Yeah, someone said I'm doing the Mama Rock. Yep. Once it's like riding a bicycle. Once you've done it, you don't forget how. But yeah, it really seems like the Homestead. I mean, I know that there have been people that have always lived this way, but I really feel like because of YouTube and social media and people having access to learning about this lifestyle, it has grown exponentially in just the last 10 years. I mean, when we started the journey, there were just a couple of blogs, a couple of YouTube channels. Homestead wasn't really a thing. And then we just had a few friends that we knew in person. They didn't call themselves homesteaders. They were like hobby farmers. They gardened and canned.
Yeah.
But it just seems like now the homestead community has almost become a stereotype. Like what used to be kind of like your hippie
stepping
crew.
back in time, Stepping back in time, Kentucky. Sorry. Yeah, maybe they're all the weird ones and we're the normal ones. That's the way I like to think of it.
No. I am so okay with being weird. Like, so very okay.
Well, I think we're normal. I'm going to look at it that way. Everybody else is weird because this is the way people have been doing it
No.
for generations.
I think we're the weird ones, and I'm okay with that.
Everybody else has become.
But I guess that is true if you look at it that way. If you were to show our great grandparents what we're eating these days and how we're living and how kids
That's the way you're supposed to do it.
They don't farm anymore. They play video games all day, and like that's weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is weird.
Yeah, they would look at us like, yeah, that's the way what you're supposed to do.
That is true.
What are all these other people doing?
Yeah, some people say I enjoy weird.
Patty says I'm weird.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
Mac, you are, but in a good way.
She might have a point there.
Yeah. But that's why we love you. It was funny. I can't remember what it was that you posted, Mac, like a few weeks ago, but he was kind of giggling. I was like, what? He goes, Mac's funny. I was like,
He's funny.
I
I love
funny.
some of his Facebook stuff.
Oh, I know. You never know what he's going to post. It's really funny.
Yeah. I enjoy it.
Yeah. Heirloom Permaculture said, we're realizing how diverged the mainstream has become. And that is so very true. Let's see. I think it's weird when I talk about farming and people say food comes from Walmart and that's all I need to know. Yeah, it is. Well, you know, I remember, my parents were very question everything. You know, they talked about growing their own food. And of course, my mom worked full time and so did my dad. And we gardened some. And my dad both my parents liked to forage, all that kind of stuff. But I don't know, when I became an adult, like when we first started our family, maybe it was just because I was naive and I did whatever I was told I was supposed to do. Yeah. So like with our kids, and I'm not starting a whole thing, but I did not question getting our kids vaccinated. That's what the doctor said I needed to do, so that's what I did. If I had known then what I know now, my choices might have been different. So now, you know, I'm very pro question everything. You know, question religion, question politics, question the medical field. You know, Bible tells us that the Lord is a rewarder of those that diligently seek Him. And that's why I'm comfortable with telling people to question religion. You know, and the truth. If you are looking for the truth, you will find it. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I just wish that when I was younger, I had that mentality. But anyway.
Yeah, and it amazes me how people don't know where their food comes from. Have y'all read some of the comments that Daniel Arms gets? Arms Family Homestead. He will post occasionally. I mean, because he raises goats. He has livestock. He hunts, and some of the comments he gets about, why are you doing that? Why don't you just go to the grocery store and buy meat? Why do you have to take it from this animal? And I'm thinking, they don't know. Yeah. They totally are disconnected with how they get their stuff.
Yeah, I saw a video. I think my brother posted it a little while ago, but y'all know
comes from Walmart.
Y'all know the chef Jamie Oliver. He was showing kids how to make chicken nuggets. So he showed the way that most of us make chicken nuggets at home, which is cutting up chicken. And then, he cut up chicken, he put it in the food processor, he added spices, he made little chicken patties, and he fried them in some good oil. And then he said, but let me show you, he said, but if you were to go to a fast food restaurant, this is how they make their chicken nuggets. So he took the bones and the cartilage and the skin and everything, and he put that in the food processor. And then he told them, he said, and then they'll also add chemicals to help soften the bones. And then he, spun that in the food processor. And of course, out comes this pink goop. And he's like, okay, this is what those chicken nuggets are made out of. And he's like, so which chicken nuggets do you want to eat? So, you know, when you make it relevant and make it real, people, you know, it opens their eyes.
And it's great that he did that, because this is for kids, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, it's great that young people are actually seeing how the stuff is made, because then they're also not only seeing how it's made and the differences, but what they're putting in their body.
Right.
Do you want to put this in your body or that in your body?
Yeah.
Or neither.
Right. Oh, me.
Oh.
Let's see. Thanks for telling me about Arms and Keeping It Dutch. I subbed last week and have been binging on their
Oh, cool.
channels. Yeah, they're
Who's
both
that?
crazy.
Tubs of Love?
Tubs of Love, yeah.
I love Arms Family Homestead, Keeping It Dutch. He's a nut. And sometimes when they get together, it's like watching two brothers just kind of pick on each other.
Yeah, it's really funny.
Yeah.
Karen said I was going to give my neighbor some eggs, but they said they don't eat brown eggs. I'm like, what? Yeah, that's okay.
They must think they're bad inside if they're not white.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's brown. It must have gone bad.
Yeah. Let's see.
And this one's green. This one's must be molded or something.
Goodness and Every Bite says, any suggestions on pressure cookers? The only one that I have is a Avalon Bay pressure cooker, and it was sent to me a couple of years ago, and I like it, but I've not used any other ones.
Yeah, and you've done some videos on ours.
Yeah, I've done a couple of recipes.
Yeah, and some reviews on
I
it.
use it more like a slow cooker than I do anything else, but I have used it as a pressure cooker, and it does a really good job.
Mm-hmm. You have a Presto 23.
Oh, now are you talking about a pressure canner?
I mean, you have a pressure canner that you do your canning in.
Yeah, and then there's I don't know.
But you're
some
talking
people
about
go-
like your Instapot type thing.
Yeah, I'm talking about like an electric pressure cooker.
Yeah. Well, you do have a pressure canner.
I have a pressure canner. Yes. Yeah.
What brand is it?
The pressure canner is a Presto. Like I've got the 23 quart like Considerate Joy does.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pressure canner. Okay. Yeah. I've only ever used a Presto pressure canner, 23 quarts, and I love it. That's what I learned how to pressure can with. It's very user friendly. You don't have to worry about it blowing up. Mm-hmm. Pressure canners these days are made with a lot of safety features.
It's a workhorse.
It is.
Mm-hmm. We've used it a lot.
Usually if anything explodes, it's going to happen inside the canner. And as long as you're babysitting it, you're watching the gauge, you're making sure that it's not, that the pressure's not getting too high. I mean, you really, to make it explode, you almost have to do it on purpose.
Yeah, and then the All-American, I guess, is the Cadillac of them all.
Yeah. That's the gold. That's the one everybody
The
wants.
gold standard.
Yeah. That's the one everybody wants. I've never used one though.
Yeah, so it works great, and they're not gonna blow up or anything. But still, the first time you use it, you're gonna act like it is.
Yeah.
I love the stories of first time we canned using a pressure canner. We're hiding around the corner of the room, just peeking around,
Yeah.
hopefully trying to keep distance.
Yeah. This is not a bunny. This is a puppy.
Oh, somebody said a bunny?
Yeah, this is she's a dorky, which I think is so funny. It's almost hard
It's actually a pet squirrel. Did
No.
you know that? It's a little pet squirrel.
It is not.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, a little pet squirrel.
But yeah, every time I say
floppy
dorky
ears.
or that she's a dorky, it makes me giggle.
She's
because-
half Yorkie and half Dachshund or
Yeah.
Dachshund.
That's,
So we call her a dorky.
well, that's what they're
Actually, our
called.
daughter named her Ruger.
Yeah, but Dorky is the designer dog name. Let's see. George said, do y'all plan to do any preparedness-minded videos? If so, how far do you think you'll delve into that mindset? That's a good question.
I was going to say we did a few a little bit further back.
Let's see.
I don't know if we actually
You've done a bug out bag.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
We have a really good friend, an acquaintance of ours that wants to do some prepping videos with us. He is in the process of building a house and getting moved into it. In fact, they're supposed to be moving Friday of this week. So once he gets in his new place and gets set up, and he loves it. He's all, he actually teaches bushcrafting classes to kids and stuff. So he's an excellent teacher. He's all into preparedness and all that. And so when he gets settled, he wants to try to collaborate with us a little bit. So that's probably going to be when the weather warms up a little bit, just because I know it's going to take them a few more weeks of getting settled.
Or more.
But yeah, we do plan on doing some more of those videos. And it's something that we are definitely, we want to be prepared for stuff, winter storms, a tornado, if power was out for several days, if we didn't have clean water for several days, just, we want a pantry.
I'm working on building our
food
emergency food storage.
We would love to have several months of
Bye,
food.
Max. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Yeah, thank you guys. It's good to talk with you. Hope to see y'all in less than a month.
Yeah, I'm so excited. Yeah, I told Emily, I said, told her that we were going to go to Mississippi and told her who we were staying with, and she was like, oh, cool. Yeah, so.
Very, very much looking forward to that.
Yeah. Y'all can't hear her, but you know how when your babies are little and they do that sucking thing when they're asleep? Or they do their mouth like they're sucking. That's what, she's doing that. It's so cute. Let's see, have you started? No, we haven't started our seeds yet.
Canning a turkey tomorrow.
We talked about that earlier. We are fixing our seed starting station where we can raise and lower the lights better than what we've been doing.
Yeah, so we got a different setup. We finished getting, I think, all the material we need. And so, yeah, that's coming very, very soon. But we haven't started yet.
Goodness and everybody says, do y'all have tornadoes, hurricanes in your area? We get tornadoes in our area. We can get like storm spinoffs from hurricanes.
We can get remnants. By the time they're in Kentucky,
and we're very, very far
they're at least a
inland.
tropical storm or just part of the storm that we get, I'd say in the spring, like around April and May.
And in the fall.
We get, it heats up really hot and we'll get these afternoon thunderstorms, which could create a supercell, which could create a tornado. It's very common around here to have tornado watches, which doesn't mean there's a tornado. It just means conditions are favorable where one could occur.
Yeah. But we are right on a fault line also, so we can get earthquakes. We don't get them.
Not right on the fault line.
We don't get them often. And we haven't, I think the biggest one we've had since I've lived here, Emily was about.
Oh yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah. Because remember she was sick and laying on the couch?
She was sick, yeah.
And then I could hear like stuff, like glasses clinking. And I was like, what is that?
I woke up in my bed.
Yeah.
I was like, what is going on? And I looked out the window and the trees in the backyard were doing that. And I was like,
yeah, and then he runs out, and of course, like I said, Emily was sick, so I was in the living room with her, and he jumps out and he runs into the kitchen. I'm like, earthquake, and I'm like, what? Of course, I'd never felt one before, and so I didn't realize that's what was going on. I was like, that was an earthquake? Yeah.
I woke up and I was like, when did we get a water bed?
Yeah.
I'm sloshing around.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're very uncommon around here. Extremely uncommon. I mean, I've lived here
Your whole life.
my whole life. I'm 46. Is that right? Yeah. And I only remember maybe 3 or 4 earthquakes, none that did damage.
Yeah.
Just ones you feel a little shake.
Yeah. But we could get a bad.
Definitely storms. Definitely straight line winds. We're far enough away from town where if something did happen and we got cut off from town, especially in the wintertime.
Yeah.
You know, in the wintertime, we need to get a generator. We've been talking about that for a while.
It's on the list.
Yeah, so we just want to be a little self-sufficient and prepared, and just in case.
Straight line
I
winds
think that's
are
it.
nasty. And I don't know if a lot of y'all realize this or not, but since we've lived here, we've had to have our roof
Yeah.
replaced because of straight line winds.
Yeah, we were here less than a year, and we had a storm blow part of our roof off.
Actually, I filmed it, and I think it's my
Really?
seed starting video from last year.
Really?
At one point, I say that I was starting the winter sowing. I was experimenting with that, and I had set them out on the porch, and then this really bad wind came through and it blew them all off. And it was the straight line wind that also messed up our roof. So now we have a metal roof.
Yep. And we like it.
Yeah.
We like it a lot.
Yep. It's really nice when it
Yeah, generators
rains.
on their list too, Sue. No, the puppy's out finally. Look at that.
Oh, she is. Well, she's been out. Let's see. Somebody else asked a question. Where did I see
I
it?
need to go up.
Yes, please. Okay. Oh, what part of Kentucky? Oh,
What
sorry.
part of Kentucky are you in? We're
We're-
in the kind of the south central area.
We're in South Central Kentucky.
Yeah. We're in the cave region. If you're familiar with the famous caves in Kentucky,
Yes.
we're all
As
around
a matter
that
of
region.
fact, we noticed just a couple of miles up the road, we passed a house yesterday and noticed that they had a sinkhole open up in their front yard.
Yes.
It was like, oh no.
Yes.
That's kind of like around here. That's one thing that's kind of in the back of everybody's mind, kind of afraid of that happening. You know, we've had a lot of people lose livestock. A lot of farmers on tractors fall through sinkholes.
Oh, Kathy posted my bug out video.
Awesome.
That's an old video. I can't even remember.
Whoa.
I can't even remember what all I did in that video, but thank you for posting it anyway.
Yeah, Jennifer at Serenity Hill, that also used to be known as Chaos and Grace. She said we had 150-mile-an-hour per winds and straight line windstorm last year, severe damage to most of our town. That is, I mean, if you think about like a tank going 150 miles an hour, you know, across your roof, that's crazy.
2 years old. Yeah.
Denise said, great, that's where I'm looking to move down there this spring. Cool.
Heirloom Permaculture says, are y'all going to the Mother Earth News Fair in Nashville? I didn't know it was in Nashville.
I knew. I saw a
I
thing
didn't
on
know
it,
that.
but I can't remember when it is, but it seems
Okay.
like it.
The big one,
It's
isn't it the
during
Mother
something.
Earth? Isn't the big Mother Earth thing? Is that Mother Earth or no? What's the one at Polyface?
Mother Earth. Mother Earth.
Okay,
News.
yeah, Mother Earth is having their big gathering out at Polyface Farms in Virginia. I didn't know they had a bunch of other regional ones.
Oh yeah, yeah. They have them. I think nationally, don't they? Don't they?
When
have
is
them?
it?
Uh,
Oh, wait, May 16th and 17th.
Yeah, and I was trying to think. There seems like there's something going on,
16th and 17th.
but
Oh,
I can't remember.
May. Yeah.
I can't remember. It seems like there's something going on around that time, and because I was looking at the dates.
That's very close to us. I mean, Nashville's very doable for us. I mean, we're about an hour away from Nashville, so
Yeah.
it's pretty easy for us to get in and out of Nashville and do a day trip.
Wow. Lolly and
So
Pop.
we'll put it on the list and see what we got scheduled for that time.
Lolly and Pop's Escape, said about 10 years ago an ice storm wiped out Madisonville, Kentucky electric system. No electricity for 3 weeks.
I remember that.
Yeah, I do
Yep.
too. And there's the I'm gonna say it wrong again. Broussard Homestead.
Broussard?
Did I say it right?
Or is it Broussard?
No. I think I
Broussard?
said it right.
Broussard?
Did I say it right? I'm pretty sure I said it right. Please say I said it right. Let's see, we're going
Oh,
through
Lord.
Paducah to Nashville, fairs in Lebanon.
fairs
Broussard,
in Lebanon.
I said it right.
Bruce. The fairs in Lebanon.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's not far from here at all.
Lebanon's actually closer to us than Nashville.
Yeah, I said it. I said it. I was there a couple weeks ago. Drove through it.
Uh huh.
Stopped and got gas. I got gas there. It was $1.99 a gallon. I filled that puppy up. Yep. Broussard. Yeah, that's what I said. Broussard. Oh my goodness. Let's see. All right.
Everybody's getting in on
Helping
this
me
one.
out. I know.
Yeah.
Let's see. Hey guys, my husband has a job interview on Thursday. If anyone is willing, please pray for him that all goes well. Absolutely.
That's a worthy request.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Gas is $1.99 in Oklahoma. It's like $2.39 here.
I got gas today. I filled your vehicle up.
Thank you.
Although I drove all over the countryside afterwards. At 209.
Oh,
Yes.
where'd you get gas at?
Where I normally get gas.
I thought, weren't we just drove by it today and it was $2.39?
Nope.
Oh,
Not where I usually go.
oh,
The new place.
yeah, I understand.
Yeah. 209.
209 is cheap too. Yeah, because it was just like yesterday. It was $2.39. I thought.
No, that was in town where big town where we were.
Yeah,
Not little town up here.
I know, but Little Town is usually as big much
It's
as Big
cheaper.
Town.
It's cheaper there.
Oh my goodness.
Little town, big town.
Oh, Brianna
Gas
says
is near 380 here. Oh my
Wow.
gosh. Hello from Idaho. Is it Katrina Jones?
see,
Thanks for
Lisa has a
watching.
friend on week 6. No loss getting disgusted. Yeah, people just do differently, and one favorite saying of a lot of people on keto is to trust the process, because sometimes what happens is as you start, you have a lot of healing that has to go on, and then there's like you'll have a week where you'll lose a lot of weight at one time.
Yeah.
So hopefully that'll be the case for her. In fact, tell her to watch One Mom, Two Girls, Two Boys, 8 in All, because Shakima kind of had the same thing. It took her several weeks before she really saw any progress, and now, I mean, she is like the melting woman. She looks phenomenal.
I saw gas at 189.
What?
That's really,
Wow.
hey man, I'd love that.
Yeah.
Especially
we'd
since
be taking every empty jug we've got and filling it up.
especially since our vehicles aren't like getting amazing gas mileage. Yours is probably the best one.
Yeah.
Leads me to
Keep trying.
yeah.
Absolutely.
I am getting,
For sure.
Lord willing, everything falls through over the next week. I will be getting another vehicle.
A new to you.
New to me vehicle.
And he got a really, really good deal on
Well,
it, too.
here's the deal. Our daughter, 17, she's going to be getting her driver's license. We've been thinking about getting her something. And the more we thought about it, the more we thought, I'm going to get me something, and I'm going to give her my old pickup truck, because she loves driving that truck anyway. That's what she feels most comfortable learning how to drive in. And so it's gonna be hers, and we're gonna.
Well, she's gonna make payments on it.
She wants to pay us something for it, and that's very
And we
honorable.
want her to pay us something for it.
Yeah. So, but anyway, she's basically gonna get a truck at a very good deal and a very,
Yes.
and I'm gonna still take care of it and as much as I can. But yeah, and that's what's happening.
Yeah.
Your little dog is so cute.
She is cute. This is our daughter's baby.
I just got home from church.
Gas is $1.49. Oh, per liter. That's different than a gallon. That's different than a gallon.
You almost got excited.
So it works out to $5.96 per gallon.
Yeah, that's not good.
Whew. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
So we've only got a couple of minutes left before our hour's up. If you did not join us early in the video, we did talk about spring plans, seed starting. Well, we talked about the puppy. Look at the puppy. We talked about the puppy. We talked about seed starting, some spring garden plans, and then we talked about, we're so excited that we're gonna get to go to Mississippi to the Deep South Gathering.
Yes.
Here in about 3 weeks. We're super excited about getting to go there.
Yeah.
See a bunch of fellow homesteaders, bunch of YouTubers that show up. Is it Wanda
And Danny.
and Danny and Wanda, yeah. So, yeah, we're just excited. We haven't met them in person yet.
No, I'm very excited. Very excited.
Yeah. And there are some people we've met before that's going to be there, and we're really excited about meeting them. And then I know, like always, we end up meeting a bunch of people that are new to us, friends.
Yeah.
So yeah, we did talk about that earlier in the video. If you just joined us.
Y'all. Oh, don't blow in her face.
Oh, they like that.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they like
They
that.
don't like that. See how cute this baby is.
It's like a little chipmunk.
She's a baby.
She's about the size of a chipmunk.
She's a little baby. If I had her little toy.
A bunch of social weirdos, right? Yeah. We like to hang out with a bunch of social weirdos.
Oh, what was I gonna say? Crystal from Texas Garden said we put our daughter in a truck too. Hubby wanted to surround her in steel.
Mm-hmm.
That is one thing. I was talking to a friend of mine about when your kids start driving, and you talking about giving your children to the Lord.
Yep.
Every day, every hour, every minute. And I'm just an absolute nervous wreck. And I know I don't need to be, because I know I can't protect them all the time, but just let her be. Oh, you won't grow. She's like, you're making fun of me.
We will see everyone at the Shindig and the Bayou. Can't talk now. The Bayou Bash. Yeah.
Not sure if we will make it, but hopefully we'll get to come and meet y'all. Yes, Daisha, I really hope so. I would love to meet you in person. Let's see.
And this will be a new gathering that we haven't been to yet, which is cool.
Yeah.
We're so excited. And we already have, of course, plans, and we've also already got approval to be off work so we could go to the Hootenanny in Michigan.
Yeah.
So I know that's a summer plan, and this is our spring trip, but we're excited about doing that again too. Last year was our first year doing that gathering, and we had so much fun up there.
Yeah.
Can't wait to go back.
Yes, that's a good rule, Lisa. Phone and purse the back seat. And then Heirloom Permaculture said their issue was finding a car that their daughter, who's 4'10", could see over the dash. Our daughter is 5'4".
Yeah.
So she can see over the dash, but
Yeah, and I think that's another reason she loves driving
the truck.
my truck
Yeah.
is because she does set up higher. The truck is easy to see out of. But it's a mid-size pickup. I mean, it's a Chevy Colorado. It's 4-door, so it's gonna have enough room, but it's also gonna be, you know, big enough to kind of keep her safe.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's an old truck.
Grandma's So Happy said you can do an app that sees if you pick up the phone or not. My son uses that. It works well. Yeah, as a matter of fact, Emily texted her boss the other day and got an automated response that says, like something like, I'm sorry, I'm driving right now. I will, you know, like this is sent to you automatically or whatever.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so, yeah, we definitely, the least amount of distractions and...
Well, we do have apps on all of our phones where, you know,
Good night, Cecilia.
the Find My Friends app, we have it for our family. And so I can get on there and look and see, you know, where we are.
Look at
If
that.
our daughter's at work and stuff like that.
Yeah. See, Mandy said, I hate driving cars. At least a big SUV or trucks are better. Can't see a dang thing out of a car. Not to mention it feels like a tuna can. I'm 5'5".
Yeah, you should try that Find My app, you Find My phone when I'm in the cave and see if it can find me.
It can't.
I know it can't.
No. But, yeah. Look at that dog.
Any final questions for us? I know our time is pretty much up. Any final questions? We've really enjoyed talking with you tonight.
Yes. Look
Our
at...
moderators have just been on the ball.
Yes. We have the best mods.
Can they see that?
Yes. Look.
Pitiful. Just
I know.
pitiful.
She's got her little legs crossed. Goodness, you need to wake up.
All right. Well, I don't see any popping up, so I guess we'll sign off here.
Yeah. Thank
Yeah.
y'all for hanging out with us,
Yeah.
and hopefully we'll get some more videos out for you guys. I have a video, y'all. I have a recipe that I filmed
Yep.
like 5 weeks ago before I got my hair cut this short. And I'm almost done editing it. I have to do some voiceover, but it is a
So-
recipe for lazy lasagna because I promised it a long time ago. But anyway,
So maybe it'll come out soon.
maybe.
Yeah.
We'll just have to see how my work schedule goes.
All right. Thank you guys for joining us, and hope everybody has a good week. Be safe, and we better go. Good night, y'all.
Good night, y'all.
See ya.